Have you been praying for a long time, asking God to lead you into marriage, but nothing seems to be happening? Maybe you're beginning to wonder if God is ignoring you, or even worse, if He doesn't want you to get married at all. But friend, let me assure you, that's not true. Don't fall for the enemy's lies. The delay isn't because God is being silent or uninterested. Often it's because He knows you're not quite ready yet. Now, I'm not just talking about financial or emotional readiness. It goes deeper than that. There are things God wants you to work on, things you may not have considered. Until you do, He might keep you in this waiting season. But don't worry, today we're going to talk about exactly what those things are. Before we dive in, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any future content. Marriage is a sacred institution designed by God. Genesis 2:18 says, "It is not good for the man to be alone. I will make a helper suitable for him." Your desire to be married is completely valid. It's aligned with God's will. But it's also important to ask, have I been doing something that may be holding back what I've been praying for? Getting married isn't hard, at least not by the world's standards. But building a God-centered marriage? That's another story. The rising rate of divorce tells us that many people rush into marriage without truly seeking God's direction. And when things go wrong, they end up blaming everyone but themselves. God wants your marriage to thrive, not just survive. But to step into that kind of marriage, there are a few essential steps you need to take. 1. Deepen your relationship with God. Isaiah 55:6 urges us to seek the Lord while He may be found. As you wait, don't just search for a spouse, pursue God. Instead of jumping into one relationship after another trying to see what sticks, focus on strengthening your walk with God. Marriage isn't just about finding a compatible person. It's about discovering someone after God's own heart. But to recognize that kind of person, you need to know God first. As you build intimacy with Him, He will transform your mind, your values, and your desires. Some people say, "I'll just get married and then we'll grow together spiritually." But that's risky. Many marriages crumble because they were not built on the right foundation. Even godly marriages face challenges. But when God is truly at the center, you'll have the strength and grace to withstand the storms. There are many people in the world, but not all of them are meant for you. How do you know who's right? That's where God comes in. Just like He brought Eve to Adam, He can bring the right person to you, but He's waiting for you to draw closer to Him first. Think of Mary, the mother of Jesus. If she didn't already have a relationship with God, He wouldn't have chosen her. And she probably wouldn't have married someone like Joseph either. Her connection with God opened the door for everything else. 3. Stay persistent in prayer. Prayer is powerful. It moves mountains, breaks chains, and opens doors. And in this season, staying prayerful shows that you're serious about God's plan for your life. Yes, marriage is a divine institution, but that doesn't mean the enemy won't fight it. And sadly, many people searching for a partner take prayer too lightly. A spouse you receive through prayer will always be better than one found through guesswork or wishful thinking. Sometimes God delays your spouse because He wants you to lay a foundation of prayer over your future home. Don't be like Samson, who let his desires control him. He never truly sought God's will when it came to women, and it ended in disaster. God has someone for you, but so does the enemy. Which one will you choose? Pray, fast, be intentional. It's better to pray now and wait a little longer than to spend years regretting a rushed decision. 4. Keep the marriage bed pure. Hebrews 13:4 says, "Marriage should be honored by all, and the marriage bed kept pure." Purity isn't just about adultery. It's about saving intimacy for the one God has chosen for you. In today's world, people sacrifice purity for momentary pleasure. But Joseph didn't. Even when faced with temptation, he chose obedience. And because of that, God honored him. Keeping the bed pure also means guarding your heart and avoiding emotional entanglements that can cloud your judgment. Don't give pieces of your heart away while waiting for the right person. Purity honors God, and it also builds a foundation of trust in your future relationship. It's not easy, but it's worth it. 5. Seek godly counsel. As you prepare for marriage, don't walk this path alone. Seek out wise spiritual mentors who can guide and encourage you. These are people who have been through the journey and understand how to align with God's plan. Sometimes your spiritual leader will ask, "Have you truly prayed about this person?" That's not judgment, it's wisdom. Be open to correction and counsel. They might see what you don't. Remember, this isn't about getting human approval. It's about aligning your heart with God's will. Let the wisdom of others draw you closer to God's perfect plan. Sixth, let go of the past. Lastly, release whatever hurt, heartbreak, or disappointment you've been holding on to. You can't embrace your future while clinging to your past. Forgiveness is freedom, and it opens your heart to receive the love God wants to give you. God's plans for your marriage are beautiful, far better than anything you could ever imagine. But He needs your full cooperation. Will you trust Him? Will you prepare your heart and life for what He has in store? Now it's your turn. Have you been doing any of these things as you wait? If not, start today. Trust God's timing. And while you wait, keep growing, keep praying, and keep believing, because when God finally says now, it will be worth every second.